Hello, everybody, and welcome to Onimonogatari episode 4.
Yes.
Hey!
What? Are you playing with Batman? Okay,
No,
yeah, she
he's
is.
Yelling at the hamster.
Oh no, not the
Man.
hamster. Oh
Damn
god.
Every time we start recording, it's like Batman has his own fucking script that every time we start recording, he has to start yelling at the hamster.
Well, at least Batman is the one guy that follows his script. You guys don't ever follow your script. Like, I'm telling you to have an exaggerated reaction to this moment and this moment, but no, you just stay silent and giggle. Ugh.
Wait, what do you expect from two introverts who are very close to you? How dare you?
How dare you? But anyways,
How dare
guys,
you?
enough about us rambling. We're not going to talk about last episode. Actually, I have a question for you viewers who have stuck through this intro. Recently, you might have noticed that I've added in the Japanese title for our Monogatari reactions and a few other series that we have on the channel. I wanted to ask you, for your Western viewers, does it kind of like, I don't know what the word is, feel intimidating to you? I don't know.
It's approaching them. It's Dio.
Dio is approaching you when you see like it's a language that you can't read. I don't know, because the reason why I did this is because I noticed that there's a substantial portion of you guys that are actually from Japan, and I was hoping that by adding the Japanese title, it would make finding the episode that you want a little easier. And for you Japanese viewers, please do let me know if you can understand what I'm saying here. Does it help you, or do you not mind it, or do you usually search for your anime in English? Because I don't know what you guys do. I am Asian, but I'm not Japanese, sadly.
Yeah, someone's going to comment like, Zero, you did a misspell right here. It says something differently.
I don't know. I can't read it. I just copy and pasted it from AniList, alright? Oh god. Well, if there is a mistake, then please do let me know, actually.
You shouldn't copy paste. You should word it in your own way. Copy pasting is bad.
I'm sorry, Sensei.
Plagiarism.
I'm sorry.
Plagiarism.
Anyways, so Oni episode 4. You guys know what to do. Open up your own copy of the episode, sync it up with the timer that appears within Kiwi's hand at the end of my countdown, and let's enjoy the finale of Oni together.
I bet that some babies will be eaten.
I'm going to start the episode in 3, 2, 1.
Hanasokka.
Oh. No one can say no to Gaian. This kind of rainbow sky background is appeared last time too when they introduced Gaian's character. It's something that I'm actually not sure about, but yeah. Who knows? Maybe. I think it's just because she's a colorful character, maybe. I mean, she's kind of like a hippie, I guess.
Calling someone a colorful character like calling someone a snowflake.
I don't know. Does that? Is that the equivalent of it?
Isn't snowflake just like a fancy word for a pussy?
I guess. I don't know. I've never called someone that.
Zero, you're such a snowflake.
Damn. I mean, snowflakes are kind of pretty, but...
Oh, we just found out that Shinji Kohara calls him by his first name when they're alone. Didn't want to know that.
Of course you knew. You know everything, don't you? Darkness. Moments. Secrets. Bro, I'm on beat.
For some reason, you were so behind for me.
Regrets. Well, yeah, of course I am. Because you guys are watching a stream. At least well, our viewers know how on point I am if they properly synced up their video to the timer that appears within your hands at the end of my countdown. Yes, that is.
I should just
Ougi.
watch. Okay,
My
I should
God.
just watch. I should just watch the opening to find out all of the ending style characters. Got you.
Well, it's particularly for Shinobu's arcs.
Oh.
If you remember, the other arcs didn't have that art style for their OP. It was just the EDs.
Yeah. But while I was searching for the EDs, so far what we've seen, they didn't have like. I forgot their names. Never mind. I won't say it. Ononoki wasn't there. Then today Shinobu wasn't there.
Damn.
Oh,
It's
the
like that
headphones.
that camera angle when the anime character is about to go insane.
Koyomi. Koyomi no Nichan.
I could see Nautico calling him that. But this is specific to Gaian, I
You can
think.
hear it.
Oh, well. My bad.
Underwater trees.
Wait,
Yeah,
I just
this
noticed the trees growing from
yeah, this area is
underwater.
kind of strange. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Did Kamala disappear because she ended up meeting her aunt?
Well, yeah, this is before him texting Kanbaru. So yeah, now we know that
Yeah.
why he texted Kanbaru was because Gaian asked him to.
Yeah.
So yes, future arc.
You mean there's a Kanbaru arc coming? Who would have
Whoa.
guessed?
Who could have known?
It's coming.
I mean, I think she does every day, but
What?
damn.
I am we were misled. What, then is it Ougi or something? I'm confused now.
It's targeting Hachikuji.
Hachikuji?
Best girl.
なるほど。
Why didn't you say so before, you bitch?
That was pretty much right.
Please. Yeah, Sirby was correct.
Well, actually, sir, you are right on the head. Yeah, your brain wasn't working in the beginning, but at some point it kicked in.
I got there. Anti-existence.
Ah, shit.
I don't like that one. That means Hachikuji would have to go. I don't want her to go.
Inexperienced memory. Damn.
I misread that at first, just the minute the inexperienced meme, and then I
I
remembered
read that as well.
Yeah, this is true. Shows you the way both physically and, I think, also mentally.
Minus the rough play.
That's a different matter. Maybe that's why the anti-existence is after her.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Guyan? Characters in this anime don't lie.
Yeah, look at Nareko.
Of course you had to sing that, Kiwi. Yeah, Nadeko definitely didn't do that.
First, you have to deceive yourself to deceive others.
Holy shit, that was deep. And I'm 14.
She really likes Mononoke.
I mean, don't you wish you had an Ononoki to hug?
I do.
I like we kind of had a lot of build up to this too with her like in her backpack, since the backpack is what gives her the snail silhouette.
Yeah, that's true.
This is supposed to be Shinobu time, but we are getting Hachikuji time.
It's the
And that's the
remix of the
meme.
Hachikuji episode.
That is the meme.
Like,
I
we
like
got
it.
Shinobu time during the Hachikuji time, but now we are getting Hachikuji time during the Shinobu time.
As it should be. This is making everything right in the world. Unless we lose Hachikuji, then I would just be sad.
We are making everything right in the world, Serby. You said it exactly.
Yeah. No. No, I refuse. Don't you dare take Hachikuchi away from me. Ghost of a ghost.
Hmm. Oh yeah, I just noticed that this is just a reprise of Hachikuji's OP.
Oh no, Zero! Wow, how dare you! Now I hear it and now I feel sad.
It's a very, very slow version of her OP.
Which is a lot, because it's a very fast opening.
Yes. Oh. Wow.
Araragi is younger.
This is true.
Yeah, Araragi's the child.
Oh. And yeah, this is something Araragi would do.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's been willing to die for people. He'd be willing to get lost for a person. I feel like there's definitely people out there that live their whole life lost, just kind of wandering somewhere.
Oh. Perhaps someone we know.
What?
Don't worry about it. Don't read too much into it.
Hmm. Don't cry, Zero. Everything will be fine.
How did you know? That's why I'm using a VTuber model, Kiwi, so that they don't see me ugly crying. No.
Breaking the fourth wall.
He was doing Araragi's creepy walk.
Ah, no, why did they kiss?
Aww.
Oh, now I see why they compare the girl that was said to have big butt in Biting Girl Senpai with Hachikuji.
What?
Soda has not seen Buddy Girl Senpai. That statement confuses me heavily.
I know what Kiwi's talking about, but that was a strange thing to mention at that moment.
I'm feeling sad.
You got a few tears out of me. I am sad. I don't want to lose my girl.
I surprisingly didn't cry. I'm surprised. I'm sad, but I'm not shedding tears. Nothing can
wait
destroy
until we
me
lose
more.
Nanako.
No.
But yeah, actually no, I'll save that for the discussion. Man, it doesn't matter how many times we lose Hachikuji. I cry every time. I'm not an emotional person, by the way. Monogatari makes me cry every time.
Oh, you just cry like a bitch to anime. It's fine.
I'll admit to crying like a bitch every time I watch Violet Evergarden. Oh. 4 months later.
A time skip.
This was back to the start of the arc. Yeah.
At least I still have Ougi.
I love her t-shirt. I love Ougi's shirt. I want it.
If Ougi disappears too, I quit.
No, Serpy.
Punished liars.
Oof.
Oh no, emo arc starting all over again.
Oh, there's only one person that knows about everything.
God. Now how will she return?
How will she return? Jesus. Smoking a lot of copium there.
It was Dazzy Wazzy produced, of course I would.
I do love how they end it there, though. That it turns green light and then he walks across the crosswalk. It's very symbolic for Hachikuji, of course.
I'm sad. I lost my favorite character.
I was kind of dreading this episode, whether to just make you quit the series entirely.
No, but I'm sad. I am upset.
Yeah,
I was right though. My theory was right.
that's the one thing that you can cling on this episode. Yes, my theory was right. Yes! But at what cost? Sometimes you just hate to be right, don't you? I'm actually glad that you.
I'm never.
Actually, it would have been better if Kiwi was right. Then we wouldn't have lost Hachikuji. But
Then we would have just had depression with Shinobu. Shinobu
That's
depression
true.
time. Hell yeah.
But I'm glad that you brought up about the backpack survey. Because, yeah, like, from the very start of Neko Shiro, we can clearly see that that's the moment when Hachikuji kind of lost her place, I suppose you could say. Her job as an aberration, and it's symbolic of her not being the lost snail anymore. So yeah, ever since then, the darkness was just kind of waiting.
He's like watching. It's like, oh, she's losing her way. Oh, oh no.
This is
When do I
like
step in?
This is like a question. Were there like glimpses of darkness after Hachikuji started losing her place anywhere throughout the Monogatari series, and we just missed it?
I will say that there has been foreshadowing. There has been foreshadowing all the way back since Hachikuji's arc in Monogatari. However, it's impossible to pick up unless if you're rewatching it and you know exactly what you're looking for, because it only appears for a few seconds.
I see. Okay.
Of course, I won't tell you what it is, but if we ever finish the series and we go back to watch it, you might see something.
It's the zombies.
Oh my god. Losing Hachikuji was a big blow to us. However, I'm glad that Araragi kind of exhibits at least some form of intelligence, where he has this sort of game plan against Ougi, who appears to be... He seems to recognize Ougi as some sort of thing, some sort of enemy, in a way, which we're not really sure what she is.
That's a rude way. That's a rude way to address a person.
Well, what is Ougi then?
Well, she's an aberration person.
Are we sure about
she's not
that?
a thing. No, we're not sure about it. She's an elephant in the room currently.
Yeah.
You just call her an elephant? How dare you?
That's a rude thing to say to someone. How dare you, Kiwi?
I would rather call someone fat with a clear conscience than call them a thing.
We also meet Guy in this episode, and of course she spills the beans about the darkness, but then she also asks Araragi for some favors in exchange for this information, which we then learn is what leads into Araragi kind of like texting Kanbaru and whatever goes down during that part in the middle of Neko Shiro. Some sort of job that has to do with Kanbaru's left arm, the mucky paw thing. You guys have any idea what that might be about?
He needs it for like the job, maybe.
Because Guyan, once again, Guyan is someone who knows everything, but even she needs Kanbaru's help for this job.
I mean, you can know how to do something, but that doesn't mean you're capable of doing it. I don't know, but I can tell you what it doesn't involve, and that's Hachikuji.
Imagine if it does involve Hachikuji. Oh my god. Operation Bring Hachikuji back to life.
Hachikuji just comes back for this one mission and then leaves again.
I'll be honest, as much as I'm devastated to not have Hachikuji anymore, I kind of hope she doesn't come back. Just because that's a trope that can get on my nerves. I like it when a character death means something. And this made me very sad. And
I hope that Hachikuji doesn't turn into Fuko. That she just comes back to be comedic relief after she dies.
Well, I mean, Hachikuji already did that. So she came back to life as a ghost of a ghost in order to become the comedic relief. And then she died again.
I mean, Araragi had to harass someone dead to not get arrested.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Is that? I don't think that's how it works.
No, in
Does
fact,
it not?
if you do something with a corpse, I think that might get you arrested faster.
But she's not a corpse. She's a ghost.
You know what? This conversation is going somewhere I don't want it to go.
Yeah, this line I feel is pretty loaded. I feel like I'm being left behind as Araragi sits in his usual classroom looking out the window.
He's a half vampire. That means that he'll live longer than anyone else.
Yeah, I guess that is a concern for Araragi. All of his friends will pass away and he'll just be alone with Shinobu. And that's the kind of thing that they were also talking about in Nisei too.
I mean, technically, couldn't Tsukihiki sticking around.
Yeah, she'd die and be reborn somewhere as someone else's daughter or son, maybe. I don't know.
But
I
she
don't
can
know
always
how it
come back
works.
and say hi.
Yeah. Hey, we used to know each other. Yeah.
We used to be siblings. Now we're not, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
And now it's even better.
I saw you brushing your sister's teeth in a really sexual manner. How have you been doing?
Oh my god, that's one hell of a way to open a conversation. Ougi also left a few hints, actually, during this after credits scene of what her nature is, that she punishes liars.
I feel like we should have seen this coming too, since Ougi has effectively kind of been taking Hachikuji's place as like the setup, like because we always had a moment of Araragi and Hachikuji in the beginning of an arc, and now we have the moment with Ougi at the beginning and closed it at the end.
Otori was also kind of the same, where it's Ougi who kind of introduces the theme of the arc instead of the usual Araragi and Hachikuji banter that sets up the theme. So yeah, I guess that is an accurate analysis where Ougi kind of takes Hachikuji's role now. Maybe that has something to do with her true nature.
She's the secret villain.
I don't... Secret? Now, the word secret here is a bit out of place.
A twist villain, okay? She's like a Disney twist villain. She's just set up
Meaning
better.
that it wasn't a twist. It's like, wait, the clearly evil person was evil from the beginning? No.
Yeah, it's still pretty funny though that that this pretty much is a meme where Hachikuji takes up Shinobu's arc because Shinobu took her arc. And balance is restored in the universe once again.
The saddest justice.
Yeah, it's the world just tries to reset itself into where it should be by using this darkness. I don't know if it has a will of its own.
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's just basically the course correction machine.
Story is starting to not make sense anymore. Therefore, I, Nisio Isin, will erase Hachikuji's existence.
No. How could you?
Hachikuji's cuteness was too much, so I, Nisio must erase it. It must be replaced by Ougi.
Oh my god, replace it, but I feel like Ougi has also kind of been used as like the author's tool to directly talk to the viewer. Like ever since Otori as well. Like, oh, Nanako, didn't you know that your life is going to become a story? But I feel like the person who grew the most from this arc is Araragi. Like, it's a Shinobu arc, but it's mostly about Hachikuji.
It was named after Araragi, though.
I called this Araragi arc as well. I predicted this would be Araragi's arc, in fact.
And yet,
corrected me before,
Araragi is the one that grows the most from this. So, Onimonogatari, I guess an accurate name.
Yeah, I mean,
it does apply to...
I thought it would be like Araragi's arc from the very beginning because everyone calls him Oni Oni-chan. Or...
One person calls him.
One person.
Araragi calls him Oni Oni-chan.
Everyone. One person, same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Pretty much.
That's why I've assumed that it would be like his arc because it's called Onimonogatari and he's called Oni-chan by Ononoki. But then you corrected me saying that it's Shinobu's arc and then I was disappointed.
Well, I mean, it's called Shinobu time, so...
This arc has two names.
I think
Trickery.
Onimonogatari is more like the name of the book, whereas Shinobu time is like the English translated version of the arc name. So whatever you want to call it. It also ends here with the spiral staircase where we kind of began the story to begin with. I guess this is like a place where Araragi kind of reflects
we have,
on himself.
The god rays coming down, like Hachikuji's watching him from heaven.
I mean,
and I'm watching
sure
Araragi's cheeks.
Oh my god, of course you are. Now that I think about it, maybe that's like the entire point of this sort of strange place where it's like a forest that's underwater. Maybe there's more meaning to it, but I think it's like a place of reflection, place of serenity, of calmness, where they're like safe from the darkness here because they're technically lost here, and they're also looking back at their past and their relationship together and what it meant to them. Maybe there's a bit more to that. I'll do some research on my own. I do like this area. It's a pretty beautiful place, and I guess as good a place as any to say goodbye to one of our beloved characters. I wonder what next arc is gonna be about. Where do we go from here?
Wait, what is the next arc called? What is the next arc? You stopped the end card because you didn't want to show us.
I did. I purposely did not show you what the name of the next arc is, because that is something we will leave for the introduction of next episode. I do believe that is pretty much it for this episode. If you guys made it to this part, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, maybe subscribe. But until next week's episode, later dudes.
Bye.